Hey everybody, it's John from the Gloucester Library, and for today's Let's Draw some flip-flops. Alright, let's get started. So with this one, try to see if you can get a hold of a pencil and eraser, because I'm going to try to do the shape of the flip-flops, and there's going to be a part we're going to have to erase what we've drawn, because there'll be a little bit of overlap on there. So the first thing is I'm going to draw the foot shape, the bottom of our flip-flops, and to do that it's going to be a little bit bigger, a little bit wider on top. So let me start with the tops, or the top of one. So it kind of comes up to a little bit more of a bump on this side. This is going to be my left flip-flop, because there's where your big toe would be. And then this is going to curve down into a thinner part for where your heel is. So like your heel is going to be thinner and then come out to the top part of the flip-flop. And let's see if we can do another shape just like that here. And it's okay if it's not perfectly the same. We're just going to do our best to make the same shape. It could be hard to do. There we go, that's pretty close. Alright, so now I'm going to do the straps of the flip-flop. You know, the ones that's going to go around your foot. And they're going to have a little spot that connects to the flip-flop here. And I'll do it on both of them. So that's where like your big toe will be, and then your little toe's right there. And then I'm going to have the straps come around. And they kind of come down like that. And they come out of the flip-flop a little bit. So that's the part we're going to have to come back and erase. And then back down into the flip-flop. Same thing here. Have it kind of come out and then back in. And come out and back in. Now let's do the bottom part of the strap. Now that's going to connect with this part. So if you want, you can start right here and have it come up and then back down and connect right there. And the reason I'm doing it that way is because the straps actually fold over. So like right here is where they fold, and then they're going to come down and connect into our flip-flop, where they curve around the outside of our foot. Just like that. But now I've got some lines in there that don't belong. So I'm going to go in there and erase this part. So that we wouldn't be able to see the flip-flop through unless we had some clear plastic straps. I guess that's possible. So I'm going to erase the lines like here and here and here, where they shouldn't be able to see them through if it's a solid piece of plastic or fabric or leather or whatever it may be that your flip-flop straps are made out of. There we go. Alright, so there are our flip-flops. Now, the nice thing about these flip-flops is you can have different designs on your flip-flops. You can have like stripes or flowers or palm trees or, you know, waves. I think I'm going to do just some really basic little flowers on mine. So, just little five petal flowers. Oops. Do 1, 2, 3. Ooh, that's not very good. Let me erase that. I meant to have 5. It's looking more like a 4-leaf clover. There we go. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And some of them get covered up. So you, like this one, you only see like 1, 2, 3, maybe another one poking through there. If you're not comfortable having them overlap like that, don't worry about it. Just make all yours visible. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I'm going to do another one here where they overlap. Just kind of gives it a cool random pattern on there. I kind of like it sometimes that way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Have a little extra one in there. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Maybe, I think that's enough. Yeah, that fills in pretty good. Alright, so let's go back in and color our flip-flops, and you can color them any color that you want. That's what's great. There's such a variety of colors you can have. Pretty much everything goes. Everything and anything goes for colors. So I'm going to do, I think, an orange strap. So I'm going to pick a tool that's a lot like a color pencil to do my coloring. So if you're working with colored pencils, it'll work the same way. You just press down very lightly at first, get some color on there, but make it very light. And then where you want your shadows to be, like underneath on this strap that's covered a bit, press down harder to get your shadow. And maybe down here on the bottoms a bit. And right there. And again on this one, just press lightly at first and get it all colored in a light orange. And then a little bit harder where you want your shadows to be. Alright, let's see, for the flip-flops, I think I'm going to do little yellow flowers. So I'm going to color my flowers yellow. Let me do that real quick. And lots of little yellow flowers. Or almost 4-leaf clovers. Alright, and then I think I'm going to do the flip-flop like a green, like a shade of green. Go ahead and color that in. So I'm still coloring lightly. And then once I've got my whole flip-flop colored in, I'll just do the shadowy areas darker. So like right here at the bottom, I'll press down some more. And around the strap where it meets the flip-flop part there. Maybe like a little bit here on the side. Alright, let's get this one colored in. Just press down lightly. It's better to press down light and fill it all in first before doing your shadow, just in case you don't want to. It's sometimes colored pencil, you can't erase it, so you're kind of stuck with what you have sometimes. So it's better to start out light, because you can easily press down harder and make darker shades, but you can't get rid of a dark shade so easily. Alright, there we go. Now maybe what I'll do is kind of have like a blue for some water in my background, kind of meeting my flip-flops. This would be like we're at the beach and some of the waves coming in. I'm meeting my flip-flop there. Maybe just a little bit of darker spots here to show where it's kind of coming in, and then I'll do like a tan color for my sand, show where they're on the beach. And that one I'm kind of doing the same stroke straight, because I want it to stand out a bit from my water that's has a lot of like waviness, curvy type lines in it. So that's why I'm doing that, why I'm choosing to color in two different ways. I just want them to contrast a bit and look a little bit different from each other, so they stand out. And maybe just a little bit of dark. Press down a little bit harder for a few little shadows around your flip-flops, just like that. Alright, so there are our flip-flops. I hope you enjoyed today's Let's Draw, and I hope to see you next time.